Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to Cryptocast, your source for all things crypto related, unknown, and paranormal. I'm your host, Parker, and welcome to another Ghost Stories, guys. Today, I got a really cool one for you. I recently went on a ghost tour on Main Street, St. Charles, which is near my home. So, I'm going to be talking a little bit about that today. It's a very, very cool place. Here's a picture of the street. Oh my god, that's huge. There we go. But Main Street St. Charles, it is an old historic district that has been around for a very, very, very long time. Um, since about like the 1800s, Lewis and Clark even visited here um, on their stop when they were touring the New World that was purchased from the Louisiana Purchase. Um, Very, very cool, very nice historic district. Um, of course, after their of course, after they visited, it became a new bustling town, which is very cool. So I went on a ghost tour here on Thursday. It was a very late, belated birthday gift from my dad to me since we had a lot going on in August. My mom got sick. She's doing better. My grandma passed away. And we just had a lot going on in August. So my dad got this for me as a belated birthday gift, and it was a very, very fun event. I actually learned a lot of really cool facts there. There's actually caverns that are underneath the street that are caved in, but it's still really cool. I did not know there's like a whole cave system underneath there. A lot of the buildings have a lot of old history, and a lot of them are haunted. There is, let's see, there is this one area on the street. My tour guide showed us he had this old skeleton key. He put it in his hand, and he said this only happens in a few places in the world. The key just started to turn on its own in his hand, and that was really cool. Um, we saw this one building where that used to have a lot of plays and everything. He said there four actors killed themselves, but he said he's a historian. And he says a historian that seems a little fishy that four people took their own lives. So he believes that something actually did happen there. Um, we also went to the old Barmeo Church, and people claim to see a lady in white there. Um, when she died, she didn't have any other dress, and when the she inevitably before she inevitably passed away from cholera, she wanted to be married in her wedding dress. And they say when they buried her, she had a smile on her face. And this area is known as the Lost Graveyard because there were a ton of bodies buried under there when they were remodeling and rebuilding the church and everything for historical purposes. They found a bunch of bodies buried under there. A lot of them got moved to the new St. Charles Cemetery, but a lot of them they couldn't get out and they were just left there. So it is still an old historic graveyard, technically. And way before I went on this tour, back in high school, went on a ghost hunt with my friends, and we managed to get this picture by the down by the church and the graveyard. This is very, very cool. So this right here, you guys can probably see it. That is the church in the background there, and right here on the bench, you can clearly see a figure, an apparition appearing on the bench right here. Let's zoom in right here, and from what it looks like somebody wearing. It looks like a man wearing overalls. Um, Probably not the famous lady in white that I mentioned who appears there, um, but it is an apparition of a man wearing overalls, and it's very, very cool and very, very eerie. So back to the lady in white though. When the lady in white, after she passed away, people started seeing her ghost around that church. People see her like just kind of like standing there, eyes closed and everything, like she's praying. People ask if she's okay or if she needs help. She turns a corner and people go to look. She's gone. And I can tell you when I was there, I went around the corner where people say that she vanishes. I felt a lot of really, really, really weird energy. Um, Kind of intense, kind of not, but there was a lot of energy there, and it was very, very cool. We went to the old. Let me see. We went to this old parking lot where, I mean, it's a parking lot now, but back in 1904, they did their last public execution there. It was the Gallows. It was St. Charles Gallows, and the building right next to it, they say they have like shackles like in the wall still, and it's really really cool. But they did public executions in St. Charles until 1904, and people used to love to come to these things like it was a baseball game or a sporting event or something. It was like the town's source of entertainment. However, a lot of these people that were executed, they were found innocent, very very innocent. They actually did not commit the crime. After they were executed, they were found innocent, which is very sad. It's kind of like a Salem witch trial situation, I guess, but um, I don't know. It's very very intense, very kind of cool. So we went there. We got a lot of pictures and stuff. I haven't checked mine yet. I'll review them at some point. I'll probably put them up if I see anything. But it was really cool. And my friend had a ghost hunting app, and it said hanged when we were asking questions and stuff there, and it was a really really cool experience. There's the energy in the air there was really thick too. He said a lot of people there when they go to the Gallows area, that it feels like they're being like choked, they can't breathe. My throat kind of felt like a little clenched a little bit, so there's definitely something going on there. We saw the alleyway where a sheriff killed himself, and the blood splatter was still on the wall, and you can see it with a UV light, which is really cool. Um, we saw an old whorehouse, as what it's called, or a prostitution house. And there's this one story that a sheriff there, a long time ago, booked a session with a prostitute, and it turned out it was his own daughter, and he chased her down the street and everything, and people can still hear like gunshots from that and everything to this day, allegedly. Um, People say they see phantom dogs like halfway through the pavement walking, clack of horse hooves on the cobblestone. Um, very very overall cool experience. There's this one restaurant there. It's changed ownership now. The original owner retired, and it's a different restaurant now, but it used to be called the Mother-in-Law's House. And I on that same thing that I did with my friend when we got a picture of that apparition, I got a picture of this lady peeking out the top attic window. Kind of hard to tell, but if you look, let me see. I'm trying to see the best way to do this. Okay, so if you look, okay, hold up. Everything's mirrored and so weird. Okay, so if you look at the top right here, go into the middle window, and you'll see a face there, and then the body just kind of, after you see the face, the body just kind of falls into place, and it looked like the picture of the mother-in-law in the house. So that's very very cool. But yeah, the tour of Main Street St. Charles is very good, very fun. If you guys are in St. Charles, Missouri, definitely go on a ghost tour here. The tour guide is the tour guide, Mr. Henry. He is a very very nice, very funny guy. Loved his tour. He had a lot of great energy about him. Very very fun. And also, guys, if you guys have ghost tours in your area, I strongly encourage that you go on there and support your local businesses and everything. So I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hit that like button if you like it. You can dislike it if you dislike it. Comment below, guys. Let me know if you've been on a ghost tour, actually, or if you want to go on a ghost tour, and let me know where you want to go or where you have been on a ghost tour. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments about that. Um, Let me see. Tomorrow I'm going to be uploading a new Demon Days video about Duke Bune. So if you guys are ready for that, hit the bell notification off to the side to get notified every time I upload a video. And if you're new, guys, please also consider hitting the subscribe button and become a member of the Crypto Crew today. Sorry this video is a little bit late today. I had a wedding to attend earlier, and I got home and I was just exhausted. So I apologize about that. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching Cryptocast. I've been your host, Parker. Stay spooky, and I will see you guys in the next Ghost Stories. Take care, guys. Bye.